Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning into the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. If you need a roof, make sure you call Ireland Contracting. I'm Rich Walsh. Give me a call, 412-575-2600 is the number. Gene Collier is my co-host tonight, and obviously the big topic today again is the Steelers and how they plan to replace Antonio Brown. And Gene, it seems like that it's going to be a combination of a bunch of guys that's going to make up what Antonio Brown did by himself, I would imagine.
Yeah, nobody's in a good position to replace Antonio Brown, Rich. But if there is a team, excuse me, it might be the Steelers with Juju, Martavis Bryant, and some role players who have stepped up pretty nicely.
Yeah, and I know Juju is a rookie, and he's not Antonio Brown, but I think he might be the closest guy on the team to trying to fill most of what Antonio Brown could do. But also Eli Rogers. If Eli Rogers could show that he could catch the ball more, I would feel a lot more comfortable him in replacing what Brown can do too.
Yeah, you can tell Ben, trusts Eli Rogers. That's why he keeps recurring. I think a lot of other people run out of patience with him, but Ben does not.
Do you think, if you had to guess, who do you think or what receiver would get the majority of the looks, targets, would have the biggest game maybe coming up this week and maybe these next 2 weeks before the postseason?
Yeah, I think it would be Juju. I think he's the most dependable of the remaining receivers.
But Martavis could be the guy too. I mean, he's shown he's. Yeah, I totally agree with you on Juju. Yeah. How much do you think? I know Le'Veon Bell talked a little bit about this today, and you'll hear his interview coming up on KDKA-TV News. Mm-hmm. But how much does his role change right now? Do you think it does at all?
Well, it depends on how they game plan for the Texans, who have really kind of thrown in the towel. So. I think they're going to start trying to preserve a lot of their superstars, including at some point Ben, I would imagine. So I don't see, Le'Veon Bell's role increasing all that much because of the Antonio Brown injury.
So they got 2 games that they should definitely win, double-digit favorites probably in both games. When you look at these games, are these dangerous games for the Steelers right now?
Well, they're all dangerous because people can get hurt, even if you win, like you almost won Sunday night, you lost Antonio Brown. So every time you go out there, it's dangerous.
Yeah, and I was thinking of dangerous overlooking these guys. I mean, they're such big favorites. We've seen this story before. I know there's a chance that they could lose these games, but everyone's kind of writing them both in as wins. Now, I think they're going to win both, but there's a chance this Monday that they could go into Houston and it's Christmas and everyone's thinking about the holidays and all of a sudden Houston might come out with a win.
Yeah. No, I never count games as wins until they're won. Rich. This is the NFL. It's not, you don't get to play New Mexico State here. Everybody can beat you, and sometimes they do.
And if you're the coach, what do you do with Joe Hayden? Do you get him playing time before the postseason, or do you just,
Well, I think you're kind of curious to see how far back he is, so I try and get him in there.
And Marcus Gilbert? He's back at practice. Is he inserted right in the starting lineup?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so. All right, we're talking about the Steelers tonight. Also, the Penguins. Jamie, how do you say
Oleksiak.
Oleksiak. I know I said it right earlier on the news, but right now I couldn't even think of his last name, Oleksiak. How much will that change things for the Penguins? They get a big guy. I'd imagine that this isn't their only move that they're going to make here. They've been struggling lately. They got to win these next couple games coming up, especially tomorrow against Columbus.
These are kind of minor moves, but Jamie Oleksiak is a huge defenseman. And the Penguins have had success over the years with huge defensemen like Hal Gill, for example. This guy is, isn't really swift, but it's more important that defensemen move the puck, and apparently he's a good puck mover, so we'll see.
And also, huge guy, big net front presence. And I know today's a big day in college football, Gene, and if guys want to call in.
It is?
Yeah, it actually is.
Oh, you mean Letter of Intent Day?
Letter of Intent Day. It's a new Letter of Intent Day.
I thought you meant the first bowl games.
Oh, well, that too, yeah. But the early signing period, I know Pat Narduzzi's kind of on the fence with 2. To me, I just think it should just be open. Whenever you want to sign, go ahead and sign. I understand it changes philosophies and the way they do things, but do you think that it's good that they implemented this new early signing period?
Early signing, late signing, I don't care, Richie. I don't think there should be recruiting at all. Whoever shows up on your campus and can get into school and try for the football team, that's who you should play.
Okay, that's how we should do it. All right, we're taking your phone calls. 412-575-2600 is the number, or you can tweet me at Richie Walsh. Back in a couple minutes.